All right. Welcome back. The NBA continues and Fantasy Salary Cap edition is underway. It's game week 6 and game day 1 is concluded. And I did start on a good note. I'm above average, which is always my target for each game day in every week. So I scored 140 out of, the average is 140. I scored 167. Which is all right to begin with. So I made a couple of changes, brought in Danny Avdia. Nikola Jokic gave me a handsome contribution of 65 fantasy points. Danny Avdia giving me 39. Larry Markkanen, which is his final game week in my squad. I'm actually planning to take a hit to ship him out, but we shall see how that goes. Larry Markkanen gave me 31. He's been a dad all the time I had him. He has not given me anything beyond ordinary. Then, of course, Rollins giving me 32. Knopo did not play, and the rest of my squad. So let's kick it off. Game day 1 of game week 6 kicked off with the Indiana Pacers hosting Detroit Pistons. And of course, Detroit Pistons made sure that they continued their winning streak. They did not drop a step, though this one was a bit close for comfort. But I do have the highlights. We shall look at them shortly. King K doing his thing, scoring 24 points in the game. The consistent Pascal Siakam as well, scoring 24 points on the other side. Then, of course, Lavert, that was a total of 47 points for Cade Cunningham. Of course, a double-double, scoring also 11 rebounds in that game. Pascal Siakam scored 50 points right there, scoring 28 in the game and 8 rebounds and 3 assists. 2 steals to go with that. So I have the highlights. Let's just pull up the highlights so that we can have a look at Detroit Pistons.
Jackson and Durant jumping up. Pistons get it first and work in front of their bench.
Pushed their run to 8 wins in the 13 wins in a row.
Cade leads the break, KD with a jam, and the Pistons lead him now 4-2. Jalen Duren in transition. Gets to the baseline, gets to the rack for a slam. And Rick Carlisle. Now Jaden Ivey gives it topside of Dennis Jenkins. Back to Jaden, this long gun goes. Big time basket. McConnell, topside to Huff. Shot fake and a drive. Rejected. Pistons on the run. Jaden Ivey with a jam.
Three-point shooter coming into the game.
Stewart scores, and the Pistons get a stop. Assar to the basket, lays it in. He always does, one way or the other. Pascal Siakam for the Pacers, trying to come back from a 6-0 Piston run. They turn it over. Assar Thompson to the basket for a jam. Big screen by Jalen Duren. Cade's got Shepard on him. Backs into the lane. They'll touch it twice, and Assar Thompson lets it fly from the lane. He hits it.
Cade Cunningham's turned to kick himself. He knows he should have made that layup.
Nembhard misses from distance. Assar ahead to Cade. This time he'll be sure with a slam. 7:18 left in the third. Cade hooks it inside for Tobias after Tobias set a screen. In front it goes to JD for a jam. Great execution by the Pistons. Here he goes, a screen from Cade. Jaden to the basket. Reverse no, followed up by Stu with a
Now,
flush.
of course, this is the third quarter. This is now the fourth
Back to
quarter.
Karras. There's to the drive. And a deuce. And he's hit. Count that, baby, and a foul. 108-96. Off to Duncan Robinson, back to Karras. There's to the drive. And a deuce. And he's hit. Count that, baby, and a foul. 108-96 Pistons. Cade.
This is trying
What
to
a
hold
slam
on.
down by Jalen Duren.
Try to hold on and maintain, not let Detroit go off too far. But of course, in the end, Detroit Pistons managed to win that one without a hiccup for themselves in this very game right now. Okay, so of course that pushed Detroit Pistons to the 13th win of the season, which is of course the longest win streak they have had in a while. Okay, so that was the first game of the night. Of course, it was Detroit Pistons taking on Indiana Pacers, as you saw earlier on there in the highlights. Then right after that, we had Cleveland taking on Toronto Raptors. And of course, Toronto Raptors also continues winning. They are doing very, very well this season. These are the new teams that are actually taking over from the old guard, the likes of Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cleveland lost this one by just 11 points. Yeah, that's 11, right? Yeah, 11. Yeah, 11 points. So Mitchell dropped 12 in this game. Then Brandon Ingram on the other side dropped a handsome 37. Wow. 51 points for him right there, as you can see. Scoring 37 in the game. Mitchell had a quiet game in this one. Things didn't go according to plan, just scoring 17 points in this one and accumulating 37. I think I have the highlights. Mamukelashvili continues to contribute well as well. That's 30 points for him in this one. Nearly a double-double, scoring 9 rebounds in the game. So pulling up the highlights of this one. Let's hold on.
That shot doesn't go quickly with a rebound. Raptors coming off of that victory against Brooklyn as quickly calls 5. And he knocks it. Shot doesn't go. Lead pass to Scotty. He's cut off by Lonzo Ball. B.I. says, "Here I am." He was resting. Was coming back from significant injury as Barnes knocks that down. Ball missed 2 seasons when he was with the Bulls.
Just good to see him back on the floor. He's been through a lot. He's endured a lot of ups and downs through his career, but a promising career. You see, he walked right still.
Jacoby to the iron. The initial leads to a turnover. Raptors lead by 2. Mentioned they're 2-0 against the Cavs. They were 1-4, and Scotty his ball knocks it down, where they've won 11 of 12 in Cleveland. Number 1 in the league. Golden State, they're above 50%. Cleveland 48.7%. Then Brooklyn, Boston, and New York are tied as Ingram knocks it down at 46.
As the big, with no Jared Allen and the undermanned Cleveland Cavaliers team, the Raptors can take advantage.
In the league, Golden State, they're above 50%. Cleveland 48.7%. Then Brooklyn, Boston, and New York are tied as Ingram knocks it down at 46.
As the big, with no Jared Allen and the undermanned Cleveland Cavaliers team, the Raptors can take advantage.
Mamu from the corner connects, and he grabs a rebound. Now he dribbles past Travers, gives it back to Scotty, quickly to Shed. Dribble drive, corner 3. Mamu ties it up. Proctor attacking.
I think it's time to bring Mamu, because the kids love Mamu.
Spins around baseline.
Mamu can speeding.
You know who collects.
Great contest by Grady. Not giving
Mamu
up. That's
doing
what I
his
want to
thing
see.
right there. Of course, he dropped 12 in the game.
Cavs team from the three-point contest.
And you can see he shoots from range this time.
By Shed. Oh, the read. The read. They are missing their most productive player out on the break, and that's R.J. Barrett. Here's Scotty B. Right over top. Thomas Bryant with a bucket. He's got 6.
Just ran straight down the floor.
Tapped up. Jakob. And he gets fouled. An and one opportunity. Jakob.
Looks like it.
Give it to him and
see you later.
Cloud of dust. Here's Scotty attacking. Scotty. Jakob. And he gets fouled. An and one opportunity. Jakob.
Looks like it.
Give it to him and
see you later.
Cloud of dust. Here's Scotty attacking. Scotty lead at 8. This is the largest now for the Cavaliers. Raptors without R.J. Barrett tonight. He's been a force for them this season as Ingram fading on the inside to Nance. And Amamu is there for the rebound. Ingram, quick attack. Oh, what a pretty move. Gets it. With the
they want guys to go by.
Here's Proctor. Interestingly enough, the top-rated offensive team in the NBA. Oh! Burns it down.
What the Raptors have to continue to do, mentioned it, in order to get your offense sparked against this Cavs defense right now in this first half. You want to get fast break opportunities. That's what you heard Matt Bonner in studio say. There's nothing like that seeing that first shot go in. I'll tell you what's better than that first shot going in. That second one.
Now the second one. I was going to say the dunk there's quick. You know when you have a defender on their heels. Not that I've ever had a defender on my heels. Quickly. Right to the iron.
And you know these opportunities by...
And Scotty secures the rebound. Raptors down by 4. They've cut the lead in half. Here's Shed into the paint. Underneath. Oh, getting behind Mobley is Mamu. Good closeout by Mamu. The cut, though, by Proctor in the bucket. Here's Quick. Gets it back now to Shed. Shed left
hesitation.
Right to the iron with the finger roll. Shed just built for that.
And that, again, Matt, when you go to college, being a 4-year athlete at Villanova, a lot of those coaches, they take on parent roles.
Ingram baseline. In a certain program, you know that
they kept chipping away
you take that player
from the Cleveland lead, and then they finally took the lead. That's Brandon Ingram right there. He led the way with 37 points in this one.
With 9 and starting to shoot the 3 at a higher rate. Ingram.
The Raps got to lock in defensively early in this second half.
And here's Quick. Raptors have become a second half team. They lead the NBA in second half points, 62.2. And there's Ingram with a bucket. He has
come out blazing in the second half, so see if they can pick it up a bit. But it's going to start on that defensive end. They got a few stops in a row, so you see Scotty.
Ooh! Oh, what a dish! Scotty B, the rebound. Broke it up. They're having a great start, by the way, to the season.
They are.
Here's Quickly. Corner 3, and it's good. Jacoby.
Great defense on that possession.
Scotty comes away with it. He'll lead the break. Raptors lead by 8. Ingram puts it on the deck. Flies in to end it.
Floor, right across the floor. And look at Pirtle running the floor, setting the screen to the basket. Now B.I. has nothing to do but to finish it with 2 hands. And you just let the no-look pass. We talked about the science behind that. And that's just a total team effort providing that.
By 7. Quickly, Scotty. Oh, the energy he's providing here. Grabs a rebound, his 10th. Quick crossover. Quick.
Brandon Ingram from range, basket.
from Scott. And then you take that afternoon nap, jump on the bus, and do it all over again.
Man, I can't lie. When I finished playing,
There's Ingram. Oh, got it!
when you're undermanned a bit, and he's taking the initiative to be that guy. Moving forward, you know what you have. Not getting everyone else involved like he was before. So Raptors doing an excellent job.
Brandon Ingram, bucket. He's got 29. Shot rolls off the iron. Mamu now pushing the pace. Sends it to Shed. The three. Got it from Rexdale. By Cleveland, 9 by the Raptors, leading to 16 points. Scooped up by Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, we're going to move into the fourth quarter.
On Ingram. Now working on Bryant. 34. That would be 3-4.
By Darko. Get his team settled. You see the little bip bop, little hezzy pull up right over top of Thomas Bryant.
Fourth quarter, Mitchell.
There you go. There you go quickly.
Great anticipation. Ingram weaving his way along the sideline. Up top, Scotty B. Trying to post up. Double comes. Doesn't go. Scotty Barnes with a rebound. That's his 10th. He's got a double-double. 2 dimes away from a triple-double. And he finishes it this season. Ingram, the big reason why. Tomlin draped all over him. Ingram, sidestep. The three. Oh, net. Defensively by Scotty Barnes.
And just taking the challenge. You see B.I. on the offensive end. Nice step back, sidestep. They're going to challenge that. But Scotty taking the responsibility defensively. You got to love it. The defense block quickly.
And Shed right there. This is a tough guard. Quickly the double.
Great defense, Matt.
The steal by Raptors are 10-1. They've won 11 of 12. Scotty muscling his way in. 7 have
We
won.
had an amazing game, the Toronto Raptors playing yet another amazing game right here to make sure that they down Cleveland Cavaliers in spite of their prowess. All right, then right after that game, we had New York Knicks taking on Brooklyn Nets. And Kyle Anthony Towns dropped a handsome 37 points right there, as you can see. A total of 64 points in this game for him, dropping a double-double of 12 rebounds. And, of course, 37 points in this one. 3 assists to go along with that. And, of course, 2 blocks for his squad right there. Then, of course, Brunson as well. Brunson scoring 39 fantasy points. Wow, that's very low. But he dropped 27 in the game. But he's usually 40, 50. That is his average. But yeah, I guess he just had that one of those games. Of course, he only managed to get 3 rebounds and 3 assists in this game. Then, of course, Michael Porter Jr., who is the main man in Brooklyn Nets, managed to get 20. This is the lowest I would think he has gotten this season, isn't it? With the exception of the one where he didn't play. Because I'm seeing a 26 at some point. This is the lowest indeed. He has been delivering, but in this one he only managed to drop 16 points and 4 rebounds, which is a total of 20 points for himself in this one. All right, so we have the highlights of this one. Let me pull up the highlights of this one. There we go.
The Knicks manhandle them start to finish in the game at the Garden.
Because they've improved their defense. That's the catalyst for teams winning.
Towns, a spin move, easily scores. Dribble, McBride picks him up.
And he's 6'10", Bridges, well, he's on deuce at 6'2", no problem.
That's a tough turnaround shot, even though McBride going under the weather. He said, I'm almost there.
Look at Porter pushing off and getting away with it.
Any of his shots because of that size. Bridges gets in the paint.
Look how the Nets are focused on the defense. Obviously not their forte.
McBride whips it out. Good passing here. Bridges off the bounce, pulls up, jump shot, got it. pass. Porter able to save it. Gilman to man. Man wide open three. Rattles that in. Sidestep blocked by Yabusele.
Yeah.
Karam's out to Porter. Porter can't hit. Paxton an offensive rebound. Everybody seemed to stop down there after Yabusele hands off Bridges. Bridges goes strong. Brunson, great look from the corner, and Jalen Brunson gets his first field goal.
Yeah,
Clarkson and Claxton out there. Brunson lets it fly, knocks that off, throws up a brick, but Mark gets another offensive rebound.
ball hit the rim, so they should have a new clock.
There's Powell, another rookie. Mark fires away, and that's good. Time off the clock, so by the time the offense gets in gear, the shot clock's down 13 or 12, so they should have a new clock. There's Powell, another rookie. Mark fires away, and that's good. Time off the clock, so by the time the offense gets in gear, the shot clock's down 13 or 12. Brunson gets inside. Up top, Josh Hart. And Hart nails the three from straight on. That's Brunson. Well, that time I thought it was Red Holtzman that was the reason you were functional. Clarkson flips it up, and shot is good. Good two-man game from the two new Knicks. Yabusele to Clarkson. 1-0. 13 or 12. Brunson gets inside. Up top, Josh Hart. And Hart nails the three from straight on. That's Brunson. Well, that time I thought it was Red Holtzman that was the reason you were functional. Clarkson flips it up, and shot is good. Good two-man game from the two new Knicks. Yabusele to Clarkson. 1-0. Brunson gets past the rookie, pulls up, jump shot, got it. Bonnie thought about a three. Hart needs to put it on the floor.
6'10".
Oh, that's a nice move. A lot of contact, too.
And that's... Here's a double team. Somebody's open. There he is.
McBride thought about it, spins, leans in, scoop shot is up. Wow.
Much to the delight of the crowd here.
Powell, Clowney. Clowney walks into his three-pointer and nails that one. But missed his first two from three tonight.
You're the coach telling him to push, run.
Clowney, that's a corner three. Clowney's 3 of 4.
That team tonight, folks, they were embarrassing at the Garden. Now their defense is really tight tonight.
Oh, Clarkson, nice move. Shielded the ball with his body, banked it up, steal for Josh Hart.
Yeah, Clowney not protecting the ball with his body.
Clarkson looking, now drives, gets inside, stops, bank shot again. He
Do today.
Kolek to Towns. Towns steps back on the three. Goes hard, bank shot is good. Nice move from Karl Anthony Towns. Nice job from Mikal Bridges. Sharp had a beat on that rebound. Hart the drive and the finish. Gorgeous move from Josh Hart. And a timeout call by Bruce. Hart gets it inside. Bridges to Kolek.
Okay, so we're going to jump into the second half.
So you're allowing Brunson to go left.
Towns' first three of the night.
That's Kyle from range right there.
Shot is good.
In a hurry.
Shot is good. And a foul. Wilson with a nice drive. Got hit. Up 40. And no Mitchell Robinson tonight. Not feeling well.
That's tightening up their defense, folks.
Good movement of the ball. And Bridges finishes it off. Beautiful pass.
This is the third quarter.
He's a no hesitation shooter, and he knocks that one down.
He's had the minus touch tonight.
He's only shooting 30% from three, but he's 4 of 7 tonight. Count it, and a foul down the other end. Josh Hart doing a little bit of everything tonight. Preseason he was lost, and then he had the best year of his career. Nice entry pass as Sharp connects with Clowney. The team is so
Let's
high
go to
still.
the fourth quarter.
Hit Kolek, the rebound. Nice feet ahead. Perfect pass, and Bridges lays it in. Touchdown, Tyler Kolek.
Entering the fourth quarter
Oh,
now.
very active.
Wilson. Nice three-pointer for Wilson. That's their 12th.
Chris Paul is hanging it up. That's when he's season. It up. That's when he's season.
Towns drills another three. He's got 37.
Nice recovery by Towns.
Powell with the left hand. The number one option. Constantly, once again, another deflection and steal. Knicks with some really good defense. Brunson, the floater. Powell kicks it out. Joman, Martin, Clowney. And Clowney continues his great night. 28 points for Clowney. Crossover, pull up, shot, got it. Jalen Brunson, a two-pointer. He's got 24 and just some steals. Brunson, three, puts it in. Jalen Brunson now at 27. And she did a great job singing the anthem and didn't need his help this time as Sharp banks it in. No. Kolek-Spacker won't go. Rebound snatched by Wilson.
One of my keys was collective effort.
All right, so that is almost cooked as a game, and of course we saw New York Knicks winning this one handsomely, and of course, yes, New York Knicks managed to win this handsomely in spite of the trying Brooklyn Nets that were not able to get that lead and hence those points from New York Knicks. All right, so that's how that one ended, 113 to 100. Then came Cooper Flag taking on Miami Heat, Dallas Mavericks. It was a close one, as you can see right there, just decided by 4 points. And unfortunate for Dallas Mavericks, they lost that one to Miami Heat. And of course, the lead scorers were PJ Washington on the Dallas Mavericks side. He scored 27 and 8 rebounds in that one. Then, of course, Tyler Hero is back. Tyler Hero is back. This is actually his first game this season. Okay, let's wait and see how Miami will fare with him back. So this is a very, very good welcome. Scored 24 points in this one and 7 rebounds. That's 40 points for Tyler Hero right there. Then Were scoring 47 points in that one, and a double, 20 points and 18 rebounds. Wow. It's a very, very good score. Just to see his salary, the salary is actually also good. So maybe you can consider him. Bama Adebayo, also as consistent as Pascal Siakam, scored 34 points in this one. Was scoring 17 in the game and 6 rebounds for himself right there. And on the other side, look at Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag managed to get 31 points in this one, scoring 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 31 points in that one. It was a close one. I have the highlights. I just hope my machine misbehaves, because it's misbehaving. I don't know why. Anyway, let's see if it can load these ones. Here we go.
Production for him. John, early in this game, Davion Mitchell matched up against the 6'8" Cooper Flag. He's crowding. The three made by Brandon Williams. Now it's Larson on Cooper Flag, battling over the screen. Look at Larson hustle back into position. Flag able to score.
He's really good at putting the ball down early in this year as a ball-handling point guard, but he was never played that position before.
Oh, Davion was off balance, but right.
Davion kind of falling backwards and getting that one to go.
He's been an amazingly good finisher this year. Oh, that's a nice pass. Gafford couldn't get it because Bam blocked it.
Trying to get themselves into the next two.
Larson with the takeaway. The overplay, the steal, and the score.
That'll get you going right.
Yeah. This is Klay Thompson, the former Golden State Warriors sharpshooter, and Gafford couldn't get it because Bam blocked it.
That'll get you going right.
Yeah, defensive rebound to Jaquez. The miss from Brandon Williams. Mitchell lobbing, Khalil crushing. Now that flag spinning on Jaquez. He with a 2-point lead. 6 on the shot clock. This is Klay Thompson, the former Golden State Warriors sharpshooter, and that he can still do in his 15th NBA season.
So accomplished. He's been streaky this season, had 6 threes out of 12 attempts in the last game, but shooting just 32% from there this year.
Oh, nasty crossover, setting up the jump shot for and several other key big-name players. Here's Ware. Come on. Khalil kabooming.
All right, let's skip into the second half.
And what a nice looking score that was. Brandon Williams
will convert off the turnovers they create.
Edith missed 6 straight shots. Jaquez through the traffic. If he could drive like that on I-95, he'd left in the second quarter. P.J. Washington with a gorgeous move. He crammed that down over Keyshawn Johnson and Drew. He's trying to push pace a little bit, get into their running game. Bam posting. Washington on the spin for the score. That was pretty. Yeah. Timeout, Dallas. Back to come away with another turnover on the Mavericks. Keyshawn cleared for takeoff. Oh, he went flying through for the crush. Keyshawn Johnson exciting the faithful, but Jalen Hardy comes back with his wrist caught underneath. Good defense left in the second quarter. P.J. Washington with a gorgeous move. He crammed that down over Keyshawn Johnson and Drew. He's trying to push pace a little bit, get into their running game.
All right, we're going to jump into the second half.
The third quarter. Tyler. Oh, the running game in Kalel sets up out of the corner. Kaboom! Oh, Kalel. Kaboom.
Now, it was a close one. This one was really close all the way through.
Hurrying tempo. Hero breaks free. Got it.
That's Tyler Hero, his return.
Hero is percolating. Hard to the Pacers. There he is. Backdoor cut. And a miss by Klay Thompson, but it's going to be a goaltend. That's 13-point heat lead. In the gap. And he hits the jump hook over the smaller.
The ball well and giving them some structure on offense to get their rim runners some touches.
Fontecchio's miss.
Bam.
Held up by Bam, who knocks in a mid-range jump shot. Steps in, missed it. Rebound to Gafford. Washington.
PJ.
Got it, plus a heat foul with 11.5 minutes left. Fontecchio driving baseline, sets up Keyshawn Johnson. Kaboom!
Physical and punishing inside there.
Of course, this is the fourth now.
9-point lead, Smith.
As you can see, it's just a 9-point lead right there.
He's flat on his back, did not get a whistle, and Washington gets a dunk down the other end. And the Heat need a timeout, and see 3% Dallas at 36% shooting. Dwight Powell finds Christie. Now it's Thompson. Takes
Thompson right there.
Makes it. In triple. It's a 4-point Heat lead at 83-79. Bam on the move. Big one. Big bucket for Bam Adebayo.
Catch and go. Beating
Super flag with a fake. A dish.
From the corner.
Basket.
He's on fire right now.
40 for Dallas. But Miami continues to pressure inside, off the dribble and in the post.
Dallas actually rallied right there at the end.
And then ran into Powell, who made a very
They
good
did rally to try to break into that lead.
That's Christie. And that's good. Well, next
goes right across the
Now the final 5 minutes.
Tyler Hero again.
You're banged up and you got to find a way to perform and bring it. Miami's showing that kind of performance tonight. Things aren't going their way, but they're where.
Tyler Hero again.
You're banged up and you got to find a way to perform and bring it. Miami's showing that kind of performance tonight. Things aren't going their way, but they're hanging in there.
Dallas down the stretch takes a 13-foot shot off. Rebound Gafford.
There's just a 2-point game right there. Dallas managed to pull back. Now it's a tie game with 4 on the clock. Tyler Hero will take the lead again. Cooper flag. Nearly lost that one. Goes all the way. Basket. Cut the lead to 2. 2 minutes on the clock. Mitchell doing his thing. Wow. Weary right there. Bam makes a steal. Oh no. It was a bad inbound. Wow.
Tyler Hero is remarkable. Out on their feet here in Miami.
Seconds on the clock. 2-point lead. Klay Thompson should have sent it back. Should have sent it back to Klay. Clay will make that all day.
Dan gets fouled
Wow,
by
bad
Clay
decision
Thompson with
right
a second
there.
left, tosses it up. It's short, and the Heat hang
It was
on
just a
and
bad
win.
decision in the end. So yeah, that's how that one ended. And of course, they ended up losing that one. And of course, we saw Dallas Mavericks are still struggling, as you saw in the table standings, which I'm going to show you shortly. They are languishing at the bottom of the Western Conference, and of course, that loss gives them a 5-14 standings. As you can see, they are 14th right there, as you can see. All right, so that concluded that game, and then of course we had the MVP playing Memphis Grizzlies, and of course Murray had a very good game, dropping 29 points in this one, 48 and 8 assists in that one. Peyton Watson continues to play well, which is impressive. Scored 27 in this one, 44 fantasy points for him. Nikola Jokic had 17, I think a triple-double, yes. 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 16 assists, 65 points right there. I do have the highlights. Let me pull them up for you.
The ball over against this Nuggets team. They don't force turn the ball over against this Nuggets team. They don't force turnovers during the game. Only 12. Nice move here,
Edey going right at Jokic and scoring over the top
all season long.
Jaren drives into the paint. Murray with a takeaway. Cam Johnson in transition dunks and ties the game at 2. For a year, almost 23 points per game. Screened by Jokic against Wells, and now a fadeaway by Murray, and he rings the bell. Jamal Murray's average leading assister to scorer in the NBA. Well, the only other guy that has a higher career scoring average than Jamal Murray, Jokic for 3. Only other shot
to steal and run for the Grizzlies.
Vince in transition, Wells again, good again. The left wing 3 comes up in the hands of Jamal Murray. Hardaway Jr. was first to it. Corner 3, Watson.
I'm going to keep trying.
3 for his last 5 from 3 after an 0 for 11 slump.
I'm going to tell you the biggest thing that I give him credit for is Jamal Murray makes that long range 3. That's a true vet that you love to have on your squad.
And coming off the bench, Spencer, yes. Coming off the bench for KCP, he has not done it since he was with the Lakers in the 2019-2020 season.
All the more reason you say nice pass, finish here. Watson underneath.
Don't want guys to have paralysis by analysis and be thinking all the time. Jokic and the foul for a 3-point chance for the big fella. Aldama 3 off. And Perry Watson with a rebound. Peyton Watson, rather. He started now 6 games in a row. And Jamal Murray drops in a 3, and the Grizzlies need a timeout. Murray for Denver. Jaren Jackson Jr. backing down against Zeke Naji, who just checked in and puts it up and in. Big year last year for Detroit, but no luck on the 3 ball. Coward drives on Naji. Little up and under. Jaren has an alley. He drives, banks it in, and is fouled. Jamal Murray, the fadeaway, honeycombing in and out. And a rebound. Bruce Brown took it away from Jaren Jackson Jr. And another second chance opportunity. That's 8 on
high 3-point shooting team.
Landale knocks down a 3, much needed, and it's a 1.
See if they can get to the middle of the zone, though, in some way.
That Grizzlies just working around the perimeter here with 6 to shoot. Coward from the elbow. Yes, Cedric Coward.
I said, we got to get it into the middle. Now they have to figure out where Connors, who's going to pick up that middle guy. Nice shot by Coward.
And Hardaway Jr. always a danger. They do, but Valanciunas gets it back. Screens, pick and roll. Valanciunas, extra pass. Corner 3, down, must. And the 4 games they've lost, basically by an average of 4 points a game. Landale down the lane. Valanciunas against Jackson. Backs him down, turnaround jumper, drops in for Valanciunas.
Enjoying the sky, the snow-capped mountains.
And 2. Jaren dunks and the Grizzlies get one inside and in as well. Jokic thought about the three, drives on Aldama. Shot clock down to 3, found Watson in it. They find the mismatch. Aldama against Murray. Goes into the middle, hooks and hits.
See what happens when you get a stop.
Denver's points. That's 4th highest percentage in the league. Vince Williams for 3, knocks it down.
And the mismatch inside again with Santi if you want it.
Landale for 3, bango.
Take the 3 from John Landale again. It's the Grizzlies able to execute in that fashion.
But Murray takes it all the way to the rim with a finger roll. A dozen for Jamal Murray. KYP, know your personnel. Denver did not in that case. Johnson for 3. He's got 1.
They've seen too many years we started to become accustomed to.
Landale for 3. Got it! A wing 3.
Those two guys have found a rhythm.
London is actually playing well.
Looking for one.
Those two combined are 5 of 7 from 3.
Really well.
3 is in. 3.
And of course, as we come to the halftime here.
The Grizzlies last year, Aldama tips in his own miss. Watson feeds Jokic. Wow. Grizzlies, that was a great delivery and an even better defensive play. And the Grizzlies wrestling for it. And Watson comes away with it, and a wide open Cam Johnson 3 is 3. Dale, Coward, rhythm 3, long. Vince taps the rebound to an open area. Jarrett backing down against Watson. Back door, pretty find. Landale drops it. Watson, long with the 3. Johnson gets it.
Nice Euro.
To the rim and finishes. A headline item for Denver, but it is tonight. 14 second chance points. A Jaren 3 is through. Jaren Jackson Jr.'s first 3-point. Landale for 3. Wells trying to keep it alive.
The Memphis Grizzlies were there to win this game.
Already with 8 assists.
It really came to play.
11 a game. Jamal Murray off glass and in.
To the basketball.
And then Cam Johnson misses. Jokic taps it in. Remains the same. Missed by Spencer Jones. Starting his 2nd game. Wells for 3. It's through.
Going to be open.
He'd be a great NFL quarterback. Wells, baseline, wraparound. Spencer for 3. Bango, Cam Spencer.
You heard the Katie Babcock countdown. Tim Hardaway gets the lob from Jokic over the top again.
Jokic screens, Murray. Watson again. Coward, foul line jumper. Jaren offensively, a head injury. About 6 minutes in. And Bruce Brownson again. Coward, foul line jumper. Jaren offensive rebound and the stick back. So 2.2. Jokic, a logo 3. Hits it. The majority of the way without Zach Edey. Sustained a head injury about 6 minutes in. And Bruce Brown on the first possession of the Coward, foul line jumper.
We had to watch that again because the MVP doing magic and wonder. He's an inbound from the logo right there.
A logo 3.
Bang! Calm as a cucumber.
Majority of the way without Zach Edey. Sustained a head injury about 6 minutes in. And Bruce Brown on the first possession of the 4th quarter drops it. Rebound Landale. Grizzlies looking to run in transition. Jaren drives.
Of course, this is the 4th quarter right here.
Murray.
And of course, it's still close because this is the NBA, remember. The 3 can just change the whole game in just seconds.
Denver shoots 37% from 3. Jaren to the cup. Off glass again. Going downhill.
It's an 8-point lead. They are trying to chip in. That's Murray right there.
Sends it out. Zeke Najee loves that corner 3 and it loves him back. This time, Grizzlies.
He is 18 made 3 partner on 50% shooting, and there's going to be a 4-point play opportunity coming up here. Extremely well, and then they made shots on the 3-point line.
KCP fakes and now relocates and splashes a three.
Player of the game.
It's KCP. Well, the KCP came from,
Comes up empty. Spencer.
I want to say Denver. There was a point in time where he was in Denver.
Landale.
That's Landale. Landale had a good game.
Spencer with the reload. 108-101. Murray.
It's Nikola Jokic from range. He wasn't about to let his team lose.
From Hardaway.
This is 3 minutes on the clock.
Wells going behind the
8
back,
points
levels off,
difference. Wow, that's Wells.
Under 3.5 remaining. Jamal Murray's three is
Daga.
21st. TP barking at Tony Brothers.
He got his arm raked as the ball was knocked away. His Hardaway to the basket and the lay-in.
And points off the
Good hands, Coward. Forced the steal. Yes.
Got it to Aldama. Spencer, floater. Yes! Aldama. But the Grizzlies down 9. Santi, a three. Rebound Cameron Johnson, and that should be your door slammer. But what?
I mean, this is one of the greatest passes I've
Yeah,
ever
was
seen.
it, of course. They were not coming back from this lead. And of course, that concluded yet another win for the Denver Nuggets here tonight. They had an awesome game, and of course, they managed to pull off the points. And of course, that I'm sure pushed them to second place in the West. Just going to pull up those analytics for you so that you're able to see where they stand after this game day. So moving to the analytical view. Okay, so yes, exactly. They are in second place. They have surpassed Los Angeles from last game day. They are now 13-4, which is good for them right there. But of course, remember they lost the other game, so their streak had to reset back to 1. Whereas OKC maintains their 9-game win streak. All right. So after the Denver game, of course, we had Danny Avdia taking on Rollins. Of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo returned, but of course he's starting out slow. He only managed to score 3 points, as you can see right there. Grant is doing his thing, dropping 32 points in this one. Jeremy Grant, which is a total of 50 points for himself and company. Danny Avdia dropped 22 in this one, getting 39, which is good, but of course that and indeed that helped them beat Milwaukee. Looking for Rollins. Rollins is here, managed to drop 10 in the game, 7 assists, and of course 32, which is actually low by his standards. Giannis Antetokounmpo, oh sorry, he's actually not there. I don't know why I keep switching the two. When I see Antetokounmpo, I just assume it's Giannis. No, this is Thanasis, who is the brother. Well, we don't expect much from that. But yeah, Giannis is still out, so that is affecting Milwaukee. If you look in the East, Milwaukee is actually doing terribly. They're in 11th place. They're 8-10, which puts them below .500, which is not good for them, meaning they have to have an uphill climb to get into the play-in tournament range. Yeah, so the Milwaukee Bucks, of course, lost that one. I do have the highlights of that one. Let me see if I can pull them up. My machine is misbehaving today, so that's going to affect the minutes of the video. Here we go.
Tabani shakes and bakes, works on Sims, drives and kicks. Oh, here's Klingon with a three. Nothing but net for Donovan Klingon. It's with Green on him.
Klingin dropped
See, he
14 in this
hesitates now.
game.
He puts it in gear, drives and kicks. Kamara makes the extra pass. And
That's
Denny's got
Danny
a wide open
Avdia
three.
from range,
Right down the hatch,
22
and the
in
Blazers
this
have hit
game.
three from three-point
Made sure that
range.
his team managed to
Bucks
win
extended
this one.
defense. Trent Jr. working on Tamani Kamara. He'll take him inside, send it up and in on a running right-hander, and draws
Danny Avdia is my
contact.
recent
Kamara
addition to my
using that
team.
big physical
Let's
frame
hope
is to
he
go to work.
manages to give
Back
me
off the
something
exchange.
good
That one
as
dancing off into the hands of Murray.
unlike
Takes it right back up the elevator.
Larry
And
Marketing,
interior
who
jam. Love.
was average.
Full head of steam
Not bad,
across
but
the court,
average.
shovels his feet, goes at A.J. Green, takes it in and lays it up and in. A beautiful finger roll with a little masse off the window.
Yes.
Just a little twist.
Okay, the mindset of coming from kind of a mid-major type school.
So this
He
is the
always had a
first
lot of
quarter.
responsibility, and Dame has a lot of respect for those kind of guys.
Now
He's
we're
got respect
into
for
the
Dame
second
Avdia, too. I
quarter
can't wait to
right
see them
now.
two on the court together next season.
Avdia,
Now this is
15
the
points
third
in
Danny
half,
Avdia right
4-5
there.
from three.
With
The Blazers either at the rim with a lay-in or a dunk or a
Danny
three.
Avdia
This time
dropped
it's a
22,
dunk for
Grant
Grant.
dropped
Sims
35.
trying to spring him. Here's the pass inside intended for Sims. Swatted and controlled easily by Rob Williams. He just makes it look effortless.
Yeah, you're going to learn the hard way.
Kamara to Denny. Double
That's
move.
Danny
Gets
Avdia
by
right
Harris,
there.
lobs it up to Rob. Let it be.
Williams.
Two-hand jam at the rim.
That door shut.
Williams
They sure
dropped
do.
only
Advantage.
8 in this game.
On this
Came
trip,
in
go
from
2 for 3,
range,
Klingin straight
basket.
away. A three is up and in. Boy, is that demoralizing.
Boxing, and so we challenged each other. I would throw out somebody, and he would come back with that because I'm a
So yeah,
historian.
it was really not
Love jump pass.
a tough one
A
for
three,
them.
got it. Let me tell you
It
about
was hands
Rob
down
Reed.
good. After, of course, the experience they had against the champions. The champions, they lost that one against the champions, so they had to come back swinging so that they get the points in this one. So that's how that one ended. Then, of course, right after that, we had Bulls, Chicago Bulls taking on New Orleans Pelicans. And guess what? New Orleans Pelicans finally won. New Orleans Pelicans managed to get their win. Zion Williams was tired of losing. He's like, no, it's about time we won a game. And of course, dropped 39 in this one, 43 points for himself. Then the other side, Dosunmu doing his thing, dropping 28 and 32. Kobe White, actually, they had not lost a game where Kobe White has played, but this is the first one. Kobe White, of course, considerably contributed 24 points, 44 for them. So let's pull up the highlights of this one as well.
The game. Giddey. Big guard gets home.
Josh Giddey in this gym is something special.
And couldn't get it home. Had to rush.
Josh Giddey dropped 21 in this game.
This is what I mean when I say they play with
He's
passion.
always available, Josh Giddey.
People don't really like to run on defense, though.
Good point. Derek out of the timeout. Zeal get the easy one. I like
And
that.
Zion
18
Williams.
by Coach Borrego. And
Dropped
Jeremiah
29 in
has
this one.
altered his
Now look
points.
at Z. Look at
Long one. Trey's got it. It's all even at 6. Here. Yeah, this should be plenty
Another
of
nice
offense.
surprise game, of course. You remember
Only
Derek
109
Quinn?
a game.
Derek Quinn only had 8 in
poster.
this one. Zealous.
Athletic,
But
only his
Zealous
second
dropped
season,
10
11th
points in
overall,
this
played his
game.
high school ball in Chicago last year. Talented young guy. Now Z up against Giddey. Jeremiah. Deep three. At home against Washington. Giddey had 18 points, 12 boards, 11 assists, and a three-pointer. Gives Chicago the lead once again. So Buzelis off to a great start as he matches up with Trey. Very similar in stature. Jose on a drive and a kick. Sadiq right back at him.
quick drag. There you go.
Sadiq Bey had 20 points.
Gravy on the reverse.
Wow.
Great timing on the cut.
And this is how.
But they were surprised he was available. Three-pointer. You got to account for the guard. Peavy's got the board. You got to worry in transition. Now Jose, he's got Eve underneath. Flips it and gets it.
This is a Jose game.
He had about 50%. Trey Jones.
This is the first half.
And
Good cut.
Good
Good.
cut. And
Great
finish by Julian Phillips.
So Phillips. So
Jones again, though.
it's Jones
Extra
for the
pass.
White.
That's a good help by
pass.
Jose.
Yeah.
Better shot by Javon Carter.
Carter can shoot. We've
Carter
seen that
dropped
before.
11 in this one. The shooter.
2-point lead for the Pels. And it's saved by Jeremiah. Was off his foot. Jose bounced around. Great pass.
That's why you want, that's where you want to give Eve the ball. Right. That's all you can ask for.
Getting now 3 or 4. We're not surprised with 8 points.
Look where we are, Joe.
Right. He loves the background. Jose, deep 3. Got it. Yeah, he's feeling pretty good. 11 off the bench.
Jose Alvarado dropped 16.
The Subu. He'll get there.
That's the Subu. The Subu led the way for the Chicago Bulls. He dropped 28.
Because the ball has moved from one side to the other side. Now it's okay to attack.
Away in the second half. Sorry, in second quarter. I'm going to try to skip a bit.
It'll be Buzelis back into the game. Now it's an interesting time. Buzelis was great starting the game.
That's the Subu right there.
Gets the layup. Buzelis took it away from Micah. Micah doesn't quit though. And Kobe White.
Kobe White from range.
There was a mistimed jump by Jeremiah. That happened.
Kobe White. Swings Jones to Borselli.
And Buzelis will capitalize. He's got a beautiful stroke. Inside of 10 of the clock. Got to make a move.
Alvarado.
He got the beat. And he got the window. Yeah, had an angle on Trey Jones. Was required. Really needed. Kobe White thought about it. Deep 3. Smith won't think about it.
They're playing free.
That's her 9th triple of their 24th attempt. 37% from beyond the arc. Next whistle, Trey. Will you get her next whistle? Bryce got the triple back. That's big. McGowan's playing 2+ to play in a really entertaining first
so
half.
So we're going to go into the second half. That's Kobe with the ball back to Giddy.
We'll get the triple.
Basket. Giddy had 21 in the game. So no skip to the second. That's Brian Williams dancing through the...
It'll be Z. To Subu for 3.
Okay, so we're in the fourth right here.
You don't want to help out of that strong side corner.
Right. Down to 12. They now have 16 triples. Pels have 11. Cleary. And Z gets there. He'll get the roll.
A lot of contact.
Yeah. Boy, that is a lot of contact.
They won't allow you to get away with a lot of contact on Z.
Javon Carter, the distance and the finish. 9 of 10.
Right, getting to the line 10 times in a half.
Ooh, Sadiq took it away from Giddey.
Nice rebound by Sadiq Bey.
And a turnover. It's a 9th for the Pels. Corner 3, Julian Phillips. Fall away, Sadiq Bey.
Sadiq Bey played extremely well.
Wanted to go back to Smith. And saved by Giddey.
Straight to the wrong team.
Yep, Jose was ready. It'll be Jose for the 3. Hard off the heel, read by Bryce. How about Eve? Good pass. And it seems like he's got more than 3 blocks. He's changed shots. Giddey sets it up for Smith. He'll get the finish. They got what they're. Eve, give him another try. It'll be Jose on the run out. Take a layup. Smart play.
Right. New Orleans Pelicans were sure they are getting a win tonight.
8-7.
That's Jalen Smith.
And they made sure of that. They did not relinquish the lead. That's Giddy. In spite of all the threes, they made sure no way. He was punch for punch. You can shoot threes as well.
13-point game, but get back on defense. It is back to 11. Can't celebrate, can you?
No, you cannot. Not against this team.
Jeremiah picked up right away by Kobe White.
And the thing is, you don't want to go into stall mode.
No.
You want to continue to attack.
It'll be Sadiq Bey, corner 3.
Sadiq Bey had 20 in this game. Now it's 1 in the clock, of course.
Down to 10. And they're going to play.
Go.
Jose will. And Sadiq will finish.
Sadiq Bey.
Jose was massive.
That was it, of course. They finally got a win in this one, which was long overdue for the New Orleans Pelicans, of course. And that was a welcome win for them. Then, of course, we had Houston Rockets taking on Phoenix Suns. And, of course, Maine Thompson scoring 28. Delion Brooks continues to impress, scoring 29 in this one. We have the highlights.
See, because look at the Phoenix fans over here. Everybody's so tall. Well, Robbie, if you can't
find Shepard in the paint, kick out. This is Josh Okogie on the drive, takes the bump, bucket, and the foul.
He's known for, he's been so efficient. Most of his shots, he's taken a bunch of them from 3 on the year.
Wow, that's from deep. Wow.
That's a big bit. He comes out, gets an easy first 3. You see that ball go through the net, it changes their whole perspective in the game.
Shingun going window shopping.
I like that. Team and the ball's rolled out to him. He's had to buy, his time, improve, and he's been ready this year.
Good to play the right way. There's 2 on you, set the table. Goodwin shooting 38% from 3.
Shingun from range.
Shingun rips that one away from the Rockets.
That's a Main Thompson with a mid-range. Main Thompson dropped 28.
Going to have to score tonight for Phoenix to win.
Austin off the rebound. This is Booker.
Booker had 18 in this one.
Until you run into the wrong guy. And that's Steven Adams.
Wow, nice.
Steven Adams.
Side step.
Outside look. Holiday, yes.
And then that was set up.
Yes. Richards with another offensive rebound.
All right, so moving into the second half.
Brooks doing everything.
Brooks has been amazing for the Phoenix Suns. He dropped 28 in this one.
Said it's personal.
That felt like Austin's 3 games. That's an absurd number.
Shingun battling with Brooks with 3 fouls. Beat the shot clock. Hands in the corner. Tossed it up. O'Neal tried to moss Shepard. Bodies on the floor. Thompson
Main
got the
Thompson.
finish.
Good finish there. Great hustle there for the Rockets.
Right now, I have to think about, Phoenix played last night, had to kind of will their way against San Antonio. Houston was just waiting on them. And right now, they look like the team that was.
O'Neal got it.
The top tier coaches in the league, he pushes these guys.
Thompson in the lane. Tosses it out. This is Shepard at the elbow.
In his game, I just see it. He's got a little zit to him.
That's his first field goal of the night. Gillespie.
Gillespie.
Yeah, I study this game.
I know, you were born.
Gillespie dropped 16 in this one as well.
The trifecta. Thompson. Shot clock to 2. Takes the
Main Thompson. Now we'll cross over into the second half.
Brooks. There's the shooting rhythm.
Robbie, you nailed it on the head. His game has grown. He didn't have that coming in from Oregon. Not that he wasn't a polished scorer, but
Shepard. Sniper from downtown.
I got a lot of respect for Reed Shepard. And Austin, you kind of hit on it. Just the way he was getting piled on early in the season, he has found his way.
Oh, we got a shootout to start the 3rd quarter. Everybody's going to Google right now. There's Thompson.
He just wanted to, that was
7-0 run.
I mean, look at this. Look how many bodies.
That's Booker.
Through the hard way.
yeah, willing your way. The
Double swing, swing, swing.
Smith. Inside.
Nice.
Beautiful ball movement.
And want to call it forced. He had a good look at the 3 there, but what with his teammate?
Brooks from deep.
Right now, Ross.
Iguodala. O'Neal.
How about the presence in the
Booker tried for the pocket pass, taken by Holiday. Thompson to Shingun.
These turnovers are just
4th quarter underway.
Okay, so this is the
Houston
4th.
is led by as many as 15.
Gillespie.
Getting the scoring
physicality as he can.
Thompson working on leverage.
That's a Main Thompson walking basket.
Disgusting.
Dropped 28 in this one.
On the drive, blows it up left and short. Goodwin and Colin Gillespie with the heroics.
Brooks playing with 5 fouls. Leaves it for
Of course,
Richards.
this is the fourth.
Blocks from behind. And just the grabbing, the holding off the ball. To think that takes a toll on basketball in his career.
Robbie's just going up.
So,
Yes.
3 minutes to finish the fourth.
He scored that. I don't even on the fouls too. He's got 5.
Good decision by Thompson there. Could have shot that 3, but it was early in the clock. They're trying to milk it a little bit. Oh my goodness.
Thompson, the
That's
balance.
main Thompson. Wow.
No, you don't.
The 10-point gap, 2 minutes on the clock. Houston Rockets with the lead.
The Suns playing with second night of a back-to-back.
That concluded that one, of course. Phoenix losing that one, 114 to 92. Right there, as you can see. Of course, they ended up losing that one. Rockets ended up losing that one. I mean, Phoenix Suns ended up losing that one, and of course, it helped Rockets get that under their belt. Then right after that, of course, we had Utah Jazz taking on the Golden State Warriors. George continues to be awesome. Wow. Scored 28 in the game, and of course, a total of 54 points right there. Ace Bailey finally delivers a huge game for him. Wow, 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 wow. I was going to say career high, but no, I think he just equaled his career high. 21. Scored 21 in this one as well. Yes, he did. 34 points rare for Ace Bailey, the rookie. Steph Curry continues to carry the Golden State Warriors. Dropped 31 points in this one. 48 was Steph Curry right there in that one. Larry Markkanen only managed 17 points, 31 points for himself right there. I think I have the highlights of this one. I just hope it does not freeze. Just hold on.
But he wants that one back. Left it on iron. Deontay George, he could have won it last night. Missed that last shot, but yeah, Deontay George at 23 a game, Markkanen at 29 a game, and that's why Utah could be a prop contact for a foul, and Markkanen headed the other way. And Bailey at 6'9", floats in. And the first 8 players, if they move the ball, if they cut, really make them work defensively, you should be able to get something offensively. Bailey getting a good look, and so Utah 0 for 6. Can they get anything easy? Can they get to the foul line? Can they get a bucket? Hey, they can do it all. Jimmy, I think transition is an issue, but right now the Jazz have the Warriors playing half court, and Jimmy Butler. Let me just go to work. They can't stay in front of me, beating him one-on-one. He can't get by Deontay George as they knock down a 3 there. Yeah, it's pretty skilled. He quit post. How about the body? And didn't commit the foul. So now the Warriors have the tempo moving. Steph looking for his first field goal, and he's got it. He went at the 7-footer. He's in full game. They're putting Isaiah Collier on Steph. Oh, he's like a football player. Jemski, PJD, and Guy Santos in. Curry wanted some contact there, banked it in anyway. And go a couple times. Lukowski, nice skip pass. Slow-mo taking his time. Deontay George dropping in the 3. It starts with allowing it drop. And there's the lob, and TJD said, yeah, I'm going to hammer a few of these. Hey, Collier, we've seen him play well against the Warriors in Utah. He's a bulldog. Deontay George, talk about the confidence, man. When you're averaging 23 a game, you'll help a little more time to get into the paint too easy. Guy Santos, there's the first 3 of the night. So Guy for 3. Just a little more, really make this defense work. Deontay George, he made 1 3, and now the other one on the other side. And Steve Kerr, those are the 3s we're talking about. Now, look, it can turnover, but you'd want that one back. But now they're going to go 2 for 1 if they can. Deontay George is having quite the first quarter.
That's George right there doing it well for the Utah Jazz. Playing so well.
Butler with the quick hands. Anytime they've run, they've usually had good success. And Will Richard,
that's Richard.
Says keep running them. They played last night. They traveled from LA.
Butler had 18 points in this one.
He's saying nobody.
That's force. Buddy hit. Oh, that's Moody dropped 15 in this game. There's Butler.
Get back to Butler and Collier. That is strength on strength right there.
Butler will not be denied.
Why are you giving great compliments to Duke? Basketball power.
Because this is the second half. Second quarter. Steph Curry basket. All right, that's Steph Curry from range right there.
Biting the dust. Look at the shooting in the bounce play them in your rear view. Keep
Now we're in the fourth.
May get Draymond Wednesday. He is questionable for that game, but you're not going to have Horford and Dominguez miss 5 games in a row. Pat Spencer right
now, of course, Golden State Warriors was not willing to lose this one. After getting that lead, it's really hard. Once Golden State Warriors gets the lead on you in the fourth, just know it's going to be a monumentous climb from the hole. Because remember, they have those daggers in the fourth. Look at that one from Steph Curry. And you just cannot manage. Buddy Hill get a steal right there. Ace Bailey. Steph Curry. That's Peyton Watson. Basket. Sorry, Gary Payton the second. The third, the second. This is the second. Ace Bailey trying to pull back, but wait, that's really hard. It's going to be a really hard task for them to come back. Especially with Steph Curry in this late. It was really going to be impossible, near impossible.
And also, 8 turnovers. Can they stay
of course, this is 3 on the clock, but they should have stopped chasing. I don't think they could have caught up. I don't know, the NBA has changed in that this lead is not really big. With 1 minute on the clock, of course, they had to remove Steph Curry and just run down the clock. So, of course, that's how that one ended. The Golden State Warriors managed to get a win for themselves in that one. And, of course, we had one final game, which was Minnesota Timberwolves. Of course, meanwhile, before we get into the final game, you can post in the comment section. Let me know who you think was the player of the night. And, of course, we shall reveal them in just shortly. So the final game, of course, was Minnesota Timberwolves taking on Sacramento Kings. And Anthony Edwards dropped 43 points. Wow. 43 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists, which is 70 points on the night for Anthony Edwards. Then, of course, the mother Hozon on the other side dropped 33, getting 50 points for himself and company. So that concluded the games on the night. So a look quickly into the lineup tonight. But before we get into the lineup, the player of the night was none other than Anthony Edwards, dropping 43 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 3 steals, and 70 fantasy points as they beat Sacramento Kings. They actually lost, They lost to Sacramento Kings 112 to 117. His average is around, it's actually 27.8 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per game, and 3.5 assists per game for Anthony Edwards right there. So a look at tonight's squad. I'm going to definitely field, let's see if I have any players playing. After Tyrese Maxey, who has a flag on him. I highly doubt he's going to play. George, I've not had luck with flagged people, by the way, this season. I've not had any luck. VJ Edgecombe right there with a flag as well. It's a terrible start to the game week in as far as injuries are concerned. So everyone that is in has a flag on him. VJ Edgecombe, they are saying he's returning he's actually not going to play. He's not going to play because 28th so he's definitely out. Then shoulder expected tonight. I don't know if he will field, but let's wait and see. But of course, he's an unlikely player. Then George as well, unlikely. Expected tonight, but unlikely. So let me wait and see. I do have one transfer in the bank, but I really wanted to ship out Larry Marketing. Actually, I don't have any transfers. I've done all the transfers. I'm just looking for the transfer. Okay, let me go to the transfers. Yeah, I've actually done all of them, matter of fact. So I may not take a hit, but anyway, because it's pointless, because all the players that I have injuries. What's the point of removing a healthy player when you can? Anyway, so I think I'm just going to leave it put. No transfers for me yet, and I wait to see if I need to make any of these other ones. So guys, that's it. The video has pushed on long. My machine has slowed me down. I had to stop start all over the place. But please let me know and subscribe, and of course hit the like button as well, and let me know in the comment section. I'm always open to any feedback. I keep on improving with each video that comes that I produce. So until next time, guys, peace out.